Hi guys, this is tutorial 5. We will be using the rectangle, offset and dimensions tools. I've partly set this template up. It has 3 layers that we will be using: dimensions, mesh and steel. We will be drawing a cabinet rack type C. The top and sides are 25 by 3 flat bar and the bottom 25 by 25 by 3 angle. The mesh is 5mm diameter galvanized steel wire on a 100mm grid. This is an actual example. It was a rack that we've been asked to draw previously with given dimensions of 1233mm high and 567mm wide. So we will commence by drawing. First of all, we'll choose the layer. We'll draw the steel perimeter or frame, and it is a rectangle, so the width is 567. I've already typed that in there. And the height is 1233, and there it is there. I'll locate it next to the text. This will allow us, right click out of that. So this will allow us to either print in landscape or in portrait mode. But there's our frame. The bottom is 25 by 3 flat bar, so we'll use the offset command to set to 25, and we only want one offset. So if I hover just there and left click, that has achieved that goal. Now the other 3 sides are 3mm flat bar, so it's pretty tight. So our offset is 3, and again we'll only want one on each side. Now I'll just zoom in so we can see that we are getting that, using the scroll bar to zoom in. So we want it on the inside, not that would be the outside. That's the inside. So left click, and that's done 1. Over here we do likewise. It's 2, and up the top 3. Now you can trim those if you like, but I don't think we really need to at this stage. Now that's the frame. We now have to draw the mesh, and the mesh you'll be able to get 5 full 100mm squares across, and smaller sizes down either side. So I'll show you how we work that out. So first of all, we choose mesh. Now I'll show you the calculation we do. So this is on a separate drawing. We get our cabinet width, which is 567, and we subtract the number of complete mesh holes. In this case it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiplied by 100. So 567 minus 500 leaves us 67mm either side, and that's the gap between the outside of the flat bar there and the center of this first upright. So that leaves 67. As there's 1 on either side, we just divide that by 2. 67 divided by 2 equals 33.5. We'll round that up to 34. So our offset from the outside of the frame to the center of the first piece of mesh upright is 34. So we'll go back to our drawing now, and here it is here. So we're looking at a offset distance of 34, and that's correct. We're only doing one at present, so now I'm going to have to, that will get it there. So that's fine. Now we'll do the rest of the ones across, which is 100 is the distance, center to center of each mesh upright, and there are 5 of them. So if we click there, that gets us all our mesh uprights. Now we need to draw the horizontal mesh. So we're still on mesh here, and the first one we will draw will be down the bottom here, and the mesh, horizontal mesh, runs along the top here of the 25:3 angle. So we're looking for offset again, and as the mesh wire is 5mm, we'll set our offset distance to 2.5, so half of that as we're drawing the middle of the mesh. So that first one is located there. There she is. Now we move to 100mm, and there are 12 of them, I think. So when we hover there, it should draw 12, which it has. And just let's see up the top here. I'll exit out of that. As you can see, McPhee's have chosen a standard height cabinet rack so that the top piece of mesh is adjacent to the top piece of flat bar. It makes it easier for welding. Same with this end. Now we need to trim these bottom ones. I won't worry about the trimming the ones that run in there to the flat bar, through the flat bar, but these ones look a bit ugly, so we've got to use the trim, which we've used in one of the previous tutorials, which is breakout segment, which is that one, and we can go through and click on each of these. I might try and, no, here we go, click on each one and they have disappeared. Now we'll save our work. Cabinet wine rack for tutorial, that'll do. We'll leave it at that. So pretty much now we have a drawing which is sufficient for McPhee's or a customer. They may want to know what this distance is here, but it's pretty obvious that you won't fit a bottle in there. Now we'll just put some dimensions in. So I click on dimensions, go back there, dimensions, we'll have a horizontal dimension, which is that one. We can click on that corner, and there's our 567, which is correct. Now we need a vertical dimension, which I generally put down the right hand side, and click there, and there we are at 1233. Now if I was going to print that, to make it easier, I'd probably delete this, but that is a cabinet rack drawing. Good luck with drawing it yourself. If you've got any questions, email me or give me a call, and yeah, thanks for listening and watching.